Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Amanda, and I connect to your angels, spirit guides, and loved ones to bring through messages of healing and encouragement for you. Today we've got a special reading where your angels are coming through. As I was preparing this reading, I just kept asking, what is this reading about? What's the energy here? And they just surrounded me with warm, loving, peaceful, bright white light and a helping hand. And your angels want to come through to tell you how they're helping you right now in your life. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And today we're actually going to do something a little bit different. If you already know which pile you're drawn to, go ahead and go there. The timestamps are down below. If you're having a hard time choosing, we're going to flip over the cards and do an energy check to make sure that you're in the right pile. All right, welcome to the energy reading before we get into the real readings. So pile number 1 has activated earth, and it feels like your angels are really helping you listen to your intuition more. They're trying to help you understand your intuition, know when it's your intuition versus something else, and that is what this pile is going to be about. Pile number 2, this is for people who are having a hard time understanding how their uniqueness can maybe generate wealth in their life or how it adds value to them as a human being. Pile number 3 feels like someone who is having a very hard time being a trigger for other people. So when other people are angry at something they've said or done, they tend to shrink back down into themselves. And your angels are coming through to say, we're helping you become comfortable with being a trigger to other people. At this point, you should know which piles are for you. The timestamps are down in the description box below, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. If you skipped the energy check portion, we turned this card over to reveal that your angels are coming through to talk to you about how they're helping you listen to your intuition better. So we're going to push this card over here. That's just the energy check for the reading. And then we're going to get a little more information from these cards. I have 3 decks to the side that we're just going to pull intuitively from. And let's see what are your angels helping you work on? How are they helping you? Well, specifically, what kind of project are they helping you work on that you're needing to use your intuition for? Let's see. We'll grab those 2. Okay. I forgot to say in the beginning, they kept encouraging me to bring this little trophy out. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I guess that's for your reading, seems how it wanted to come through right now. We'll set it over here on the side. So we'll keep that in mind. Okay, we've got Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed the Light by Staying Grounded, the Seas of Mintaka, Seeing Potential, Bringing Unconsciousness to Light, an Earth Pulsing, Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time and Nature. Okay, the angels are saying that you have a very strong desire to connect to the angelic realm and to your higher self, to bring through creative projects, bring through inspiration, and be really guided and led in your life and to live a heart-centered, beautiful life. However, there's this big shield that's protecting you. Maybe not protecting you, blocking you, I guess would be the word, from receiving that information. It feels like you're trying very, very hard to think your way through it and it's like you think if you learn all the information that's going to open up the connection. And if you think the right way or process things the right way or it's something like that. Something like I've got to make sure that I'm right first, and then when I get the right formula down, then this will open up and I'll be able to hear my guides. But they're saying to you, it's not through this way. It's not through your head. It's through your heart. It's through listening to your heart, listening to your body, listening to how things shift within you. For instance, if you're just sitting there and your body feels one way, like let's say you're just sitting in a chair and everything feels peaceful and calm, and then all of a sudden you get this feeling of fear, and it came from nowhere and you have no idea what it is. That's your star family, your angels, your higher self. That's the universe speaking to you, saying, hey, there's something here that you need to pay attention to. When it comes from outside of you, when there's a sudden shift that isn't you, and you really have no explanation for it, that's them speaking to you. In this Mintaka card, it feels like this is your emotions, and you're having a hard time naming what they are or understanding them. And they feel overwhelming, and they feel like just a big swirly jumble. And maybe you're getting a lot of messages of feel your emotions, understand yourself, feel your way through it, stuff like that. And you're just like, I don't understand what that means, because I know that I have them, and I know that I don't like the way they feel. I just don't know how to name them or what to do with them. And then over here in this card, Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. They're saying that the shift from spring to fall is subtle. It's very, very subtle, and people don't notice it until they're all the way into the fall season. However, Earth knows. The Earth knows the second that things start to change. The Earth knows when to change its leaves because it feels into it. There's something in the air that tells the Earth, hey, it's time to start changing your leaves now. And I know that there's more to that, and it's scientific, but we're just going with a metaphor right now. The flowers know when to lose their petals because they listen. And your angels are coming through to say, Mother Nature has the time to hear those things, has the nuance to hear those things, because she's in a quiet, peaceful, restful state. Your angels are saying when you're in chaos all the time, fight or flight, or like doing everything all the time, keeping yourself busy, there's no time to hear it. It's so subtle. It's just a little whisper. It's the tiniest little whisper from within that over time you can hear because you've learned how to, and you can trust it because you've learned how to. But it does take time and practice. Let's grab some of these. Okay. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. These two cards came out in the other reading from yesterday. So if you got that reading, I would be really curious to know. Let me know in the comments. I have to tell you, I'm having a very hard time doing your reading. I normally can pick up and feel things very, very easily, but for some reason in your reading, my intuition is blocked. I'm trying to feel into my heart. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to hear. Like I'm really struggling to hear, and I feel like that's a message for you. It's very frustrating when everybody's telling you to listen, but you don't know how. And that's why your guides, our angels, are coming through to say, to block my intuition so that I can't hear your message, because they want me to walk you through what I do. And so as I'm looking at these cards and I'm trying to hear your message, nothing is coming through. And then So what I will do is I will take a step back and pause, and I will sit here and I will breathe deeply, trying to get the energy moving through my body. And I will clear my head of thoughts, and I will just sit as long as it takes. I will sit here and sit here and sit here and stare at these cards until something pops out at me on the card. So, if you're doing a reading like this, that's one way to do that. But if you're just trying to feel your intuition in your life, you have to go into stillness like they were talking about. You have to pull yourself back and allow the moment to take as long as it takes. If you're trying to rush it, you're never going to hear it. So you have to pull back and sit and listen and just allow yourself as much time as it takes to sit and listen. And they're giving me the scenery in my head of like you're at a doctor's appointment or something. And as they were saying earlier, that you're sitting there and then there's this, all of a sudden, this fear feeling and you don't know what it is, but you feel like you've got to get out of there. So then you go to your car and you're sitting in your car and you're like, why was that fear feeling coming up for me? And you have a choice to either go, well, it's not coming to me right now, so I guess it doesn't matter, and just drive away and carry on with your life. Or you can sit there as long as it takes for your feeling, your internal feeling to change, to show you the answer. And I know it's really hard for me to communicate in words how that feels, what that is like. But I feel like you are having ideas about what that's like. You're thinking of a time where, when I just sat there for a long time, suddenly this awareness, this knowingness came over me that I was supposed to do this thing, or this is what it was about, or whatever. It's like when you empty yourself and you let yourself be a vessel for information to come through, then it can come through. But when you're full of thoughts and fears and I don't know and all of that stuff, it's really, really hard for your channel to come through. I was talking to a friend the other day who said that she was having a hard time with her own intuition. And one thing that I told her was, when I'm doing these readings, I set the cards out, I take my hands out of the frame, and then I sit here for minutes before I ever say anything. But when I'm doing the editing of these, I cut out those pauses, because as the viewer, you don't want to sit there for 5 minutes in silence while I'm listening to your cards. But I think a lot of times we can see readers online, and there's a lot of them that actually do just channel stuff immediately. That's a practice that comes with time. And so if you're somebody that's new to this and you're beating yourself up because you're not where the other readers are, please don't do that, because it took them a long time to get there. And we all read differently. We all channel our intuition differently. We're all built differently, and the way that your angels are speaking to you is the way that's best for you. One thing that they're asking me to bring up to you is a way that you can know how they best communicate with you is to understand how you learned in school, or the ways that you best learn, because that is how your angels are speaking to you. So for me, I can draw on a piece of paper and listen to the speaker and retain all of the information from the speaker. So they speak to me through words, through feelings. Actually, there's so many ways that they speak to me just because I learn in so many different ways. But a big clue to your clair gifts is how do you learn? How did you learn when you were in school? Some people can take a photograph of a page in a book and remember all of the information. So your spirit guides will most likely, your angels will most likely be coming to you with things that you can remember. So now we're going to start talking about these cards again. They're saying you have to give yourself love through this. Give yourself love and patience. We're right here with you. We're holding your hand. You're going to get through this. And we don't want you to be mean to yourself as you're going through this process. It's a process and it takes a long time. So in this card, she's got these petals that are kind of floating into the sky, and they're saying just do one thing at a time. It's okay to not do all of the things. Like if today you listened to your intuition and did something that you wouldn't normally do one time, then that's one step closer that you are to listening to your intuition all the time. They're asking you to be where you are and be okay with where you are. It's okay. It's going to take you some time. And some of you are feeling some pressure to get better as quick as possible because all of these new gifts opened up for you and you want to just get out there and help other people and be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And so if your intuition is on point all the time, then you can just do everything and be the best. And you have this, like, you're looking at these people who have years and years and years and years and years of experience and their own lessons and their own learning journey. And you're looking at them and being like, I need to be that right now. Your angels are saying you need to fall into the flow of how this is coming to you. It's coming to you slowly, and it's coming to you in little bits and pieces because that's the way that it needs to. You need to trust that we're on your side, that we're working with you, and that we're teaching you every single day how to listen to your intuition more. We're giving you signs, we're giving you symbols. And I know there's this like joke around the internet of like, what do these angel numbers mean? You know, and everybody who's kind of at the starting point of their journey feels that way. Like, I see your numbers. What does it mean? What do I do? And your angels are just saying, like, we will build a relationship together where you understand what the numbers mean for you. It's a relationship. It's something that we're building. It's not going to be something that you find outside of yourself. And then we're going back to this, like, if you're looking for answers outside of yourself, you're blocked. You're blocked from hearing us because the answers are within. All right, I think this is going to be the last pull. I feel like that card and that one want to come out, and this one. Okay, bearing fruit, divine matrix, and spirit of gratitude. They're saying life is a gift that keeps on giving. And as long as you're focused on what life is giving in the moment, every single day, each moment, and being thankful for that, you'll continue to receive gifts from it. But as long as you are focused on what you don't have yet, you're going to spiral down. And they don't want you to do that. They want you to be in this peace and gratitude and loving energy. They really, really, really want you to nurture yourself and be kind to yourself. Be gentle and patient and calm. And they're like, your spiritual journey needs to be like your morning cup of coffee, you know? It needs to be your calm, peaceful place. That's the whole point of it, is peace, inner peace. And so how can you get there when you're in this chaos all the time and feeling like you're not enough? That's literally the opposite of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to tell you you are enough, you are loved. So they're bringing me back over to this little trophy here. And they're saying, oh, it's a Barbie trophy. Do you see her? Okay. Oh, sometimes I just have all my kids' things. Like, these are my kids' stickers, you know, like, that's what I have right now. That's what I'm using. And there's a message here for you, okay? If you don't have the most beautiful stickers, that's okay. Use what you have right now. And we're going back to this energy right here of be grateful for what you have right now. I am so grateful for this little Barbie trophy that was left here on my special desk. So that I could use it for this reading for you. But anyways, they're saying to you, here's your trophy. You've accomplished it. Now what? You know, like, what is the rush? What's the rush to get this trophy? Now you have it. You're the best intuitive person in the whole world. Now what? There's no rush to it. Your life is a beautiful, beautiful gift. Let your life unfold. Let it be a beautiful journey. Let it be a fun game that you and your spirit guides play together. Your angels are just surrounding you with so much love, so much patience, so much kindness, so much gratitude that you're on this journey and that you're willing to take the steps. And they just want to tell you how loved you are. And they really, really, really want you to be kinder to yourself. All right, Pile 1, I hope that was helpful to you. Please leave a comment down below and let me know how this is resonating with you, what blocks you're having with your intuition, anything you want to leave. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Hi, Pile number 2. We have already flipped over this card in the energy check portion of this. This is just to let us know what the reading is sort of about. So your angels came through to say that they are standing next to you and helping you by helping you uncover your uniqueness and also helping you realize how you can use it to your advantage. So we're going to set this card over here. Somewhere. Okay, and I've got 3 decks of cards over here. We're just going to draw cards together today and hear your message from your angels. So, looks like we've got our first couple. Oh, cool. Did you watch this reading that was the other day? That was really cool. Okay. Let me know in the comments down below if you watched that reading and which pile you got. Okay, so we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So you got 2 cards of divine help. I don't know where to put this. There's no room. Okay. Okay, so this is a little bit crazy. It's saying, they're talking about how there's going to be a big destruction, or we're already witnessing destruction of the systems that have been in place forever. And this is currently happening. Do you see how there's these that have already fallen down? It's like crumbled statues. This is what's happening right now. The whole world is in chaos because all of the old structures are being torn down. And here, there's divine guidance. And there are people who are listening to the divine guidance and moving away from the old structures because they know that they're falling down, right? And so they're moving into greener pastures or whatever the case may be. They're not really telling me because I think it's a general reading. It doesn't really matter what the situation is. But everybody is listening to their own intuition. The awakened ones are listening to their own intuition, following the light and going exactly where they're meant to go. And your angels are coming through to say you have a very distinct, different path than anyone else. You're walking this all your own. You're going on this journey all on your own. And there's a reason for that, because there's this door over here that's available only to you, that you have to go through all of this to be able to be the person to walk through that door. All of this journey right here is creating you into the person that you need to be to walk through that door. And it's difficult. It's so difficult. But your angels are standing there with you the whole time, and they're holding your hand, and they're like, you can do this. You can get through this. And the reason they're not helping you is because you have to have that strength in order to get to this door and be the person you need to be at that door. And then the Council of Light. This just feels like you are so protected, so guided. Like you have an enormous amount of guidance and support around you, because whatever this door is, this is huge. And you know it. You know what it is, I think. If you don't know what it is yet, your path is giving you clues to what it could be. But you are so surrounded in light and guidance and support for this journey, because I think they'll get into it in future cards, but it looks like you're going to be somebody that helps rebuild this. Let's see. I'm going to throw that up there and we'll get some more cards. Okay, we've got I'm sorry, weight of the world. Ooh, there's two here. Oh no, there's two. Wait, and wait, and no back there. Interesting. I'm gonna scoot these over because I need some space, all right? Space, as we're looking at space. What is up with all the words and the synchronicities? That's crazy. Are you seeing a lot of synchronicities? Seeing a lot of synchronicities right now? This is really beautiful because it looks like the path that you've been on. So there's this righting past wrongs and uprooting. This looks like the deep, dark journey that you've been on back here, where you're facing family trauma, childhood trauma, facing the person that you became instead of the person you were always meant to be, right? And then it feels to me like you're in one of these two stages right now. Either you're doing the releasing of all of this pain and heartache and everything that you've learned, you're taking the lessons and you're releasing all of the pain and all of the weight that wasn't yours to carry. And you're cleansing yourself, cleansing your energy and becoming the beautiful light that you are. This card is so beautiful. I just want you to see it up close. It's gorgeous. This is kind of the energy that I was feeling in the beginning of this when they were surrounding me with the white light and the loving energy of your angels. This is what it feels like. So then, like I was saying, either you're in this stage where you're releasing, or you're in this stage where you're kind of in this ready to launch mode, where you're just sitting and waiting and you don't know what's coming yet, but you know that you're ready and you're prepared. You've been through this whole journey and maybe you're already at the door. Maybe you know what the door is and you're standing at the door waiting, but the door's not open yet. And it's like there's a perfect timing for it because it is so interwoven into all of this stuff that's been being torn down and then rebuilt again. So you're sitting here waiting and it feels like you're getting impatient because you feel like, what did I do all that work for? What did I do it all for? Now I'm just sitting here not doing anything, twiddling my thumbs, not walking in my path. I feel like this card wants to stay out and I'm not getting much for it right now. So we're going to leave it out and then we're going to pull some more cards. Okay. Feeling the world an uncharted sea. I'm just gonna fix these. They're driving somebody crazy. That's the best I can do, all right? I tried. I just keep feeling like this isn't finished yet. We need more cards. I need to see the full picture. So I'm gonna push this all up here. And this seems important again too. And then let's grab some more cards because it's not done. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can't get them all in there, but so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, this is actually really beautiful. I'm gonna pull these cards away and we're gonna talk about it. So this card, you're not for everyone. And then this one here, Whale and Orca, share your song, sound frequency, deep diving. It's like this door is waiting to be open for when you truly fully embody who you came here to be. Your total uniqueness, everything about you that people love or hate or anything in between, because this door can only open when you become that version of yourself. And I'm being drawn to that this card is poking out at the bottom. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So it's both a balance between you becoming this version of you that's always authentic and the world coming together into a spot where you're needed. Yeah, so in this card, that's the partnership that they're showing there. It's you and the world have to be ready at the exact right moment to walk through that door to begin the change that you need to do to transform the world, okay? And they're saying nobody has ever done this before. This is why you were alone on this path, this journey back here. Nobody has ever done what you're gonna do. I don't know what it is, but it's big. But it's big in a grounded way. It's like something simple and small that you're doing, that you're spending a lot of time building, that nobody would ever think would make the wave of change that you're going to make. Do you see these waves here? You're going to be making waves, but in a gentle, loving, kind way that nobody is expecting would change the world. It's like it isn't the way that anybody has ever done it before. It's not like celebrities that we've seen in the past, or like, I wanted to just say Martin Luther King Jr. It's not like that. It's something soft like poetry or a movie, or it's some kind of creative work that is so emotional and gentle and kind. And it like reaches into the hearts of people and rips out the parts that are no good anymore, that don't fit in this world anymore, and leaves the parts that are beautiful and pure in the most gentle, loving way, in the most gentle way that you can reach into somebody's heart and pull out the bad parts. Okay, so then let's bring these two cards back in here. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, look at this again. Going from this destruction and chaos, which it feels like it's been this way for a really long time, and it's just starting to crumble. It's been chaos. It's been destruction. And then here you come to open this door. You walk through the door and step into your power as the rightful person. And you bring all this beauty and love and gentility and nature with you. And it's these very opposing energies of chaos and destruction and ripping people's hearts out. And at the same time, like the most gentle, loving, pure, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Man, this is beautiful. So it feels like right now you're still stepping into embodying all of who you are, and that's okay. That's where you're needed right now, because like I said, you're walking through this door soon. It's soon. It feels like you're waiting outside this door, and you've got like just a very, very little bit left to go of embodying who you actually are. And then you're going to be walking through this door and creating huge change in the world. Like you and the world together are creating this huge change. That's so beautiful. I'm going to put that next to that card. All right, your pile is a gigantic mess now. That's okay. We're working for like messages, not perfection, right? All right, your angels are standing right next to you, your divine masters, everybody is standing right next to you, supporting and encouraging you to become all of you, okay? I love you so much. You are so supported. You rock. You picked this, you rock one. You rock, man. You're doing it. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And if you want to leave a comment about this journey, about what you're doing, about what you think this door is that's opening, please leave me a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy these types of readings, and I will see you next time. Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. If you didn't watch the energy check portion, your angels gave us this card and told us that this reading would be about somebody who is having a hard time triggering other people and allowing other people to be mad at them. So we're gonna get right into that. We're gonna stick this card right there and put your little guys right there. Okay, I've got 3 decks here that we're just gonna shuffle together intuitively and pick cards together. I feel like this top one also wanted to come out, so we'll grab that one. Man, this card was also in the reading yesterday, so if you caught that, let me know down below what your pile number was from yesterday. All right, Starseed, what lights you up? Starseed, if you did not watch the pile from yesterday, it was about starseeds and star family. So this is highly guiding you to go watch that reading because there's a message for you there. So these cards, Starseed, Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into your portal of your heart, Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? It feels like you are being backed into a corner right now. Maybe the situations around you are extreme right now. Like everybody is pushing your buttons and pushing you to your very limit. And you have nowhere else to go but to stand up for yourself and to say, I'm not going to take this. And there's a reason for that. And your angels are saying they're standing right next to you. They're holding your hand through this. And they know that this is painful for you, and they know that all you want to do is run away and not face this. But you have done that for so long that now you can't do that anymore. If you want to become who you were meant to be, you have to turn around and face other people not treating you correctly, other people stepping over your boundaries, other people in general. You're gonna have to face it. You're gonna have to start stepping on some toes because you have shoved yourself into a corner for so long, you have no option now. In this card, it feels like you feel so disconnected from yourself because you have allowed other people to be your gods, to tell you the truth, or not tell you the truth, tell you their truth and put it on you, and you take it as your own. You have allowed these other people to block you from becoming who you're meant to be, who you always were. Yes, and then this one. You know what? I am insisting that you go watch that video from yesterday. It's called Your Star Family Has a Message for You, or something like that. Your Next Mission, something like that. Go watch that, please, because this message ties so well into that message. So Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? This is saying it is time for you to step up now. It is time for you to start fighting back. You have to, if you want to step into any of the purposes that you were born here for. Your angels are saying your life is so less full, is what they want to say, because it doesn't feel like your life is, maybe it is crazy and chaotic, but the feeling that I'm getting is that your life is just, it is, and it's fine, and you feel like you should be happy with it, but you're not happy with it because it's not yours. You didn't choose it. Somebody else chose it all for you, and you're just kind of like living in this corner trying not to step on anybody's toes. Okay. We've got a deep breath and willing release. Man, everybody take a breath right now. Let's take a deep cleansing breath together, okay? We're gonna breathe in the air of life and beauty and luxury and nice things and having everything we want and speaking our truth, and then we're gonna release anything that doesn't align with us anymore. And they're genuinely asking us to do this right now, okay? They want you to keep repeating that as many times as you need to. And they want you to do this as a practice in your life several times a day. And anytime you feel stressed, and anytime that somebody has backed you into a corner and you're having to stand up for yourself, they want you to take a deep breath in, ask for help. Say, like as you're breathing in, say, be with me, angels, while I step forward into my purpose by standing up for myself. Do you see how all of these wishes are still intact? There's hardly any of these little seeds that are flying away. These are completely intact still. And they're like, your dreams cannot fly away and become the beautiful manifestations that they're meant to become until you decide that you're worthy. They're genuinely asking you to weigh between, is this person's opinion of me or what they want more valuable to me than my dreams and my goals? And you have to do that every single time you feel backed into a corner. Am I going to stand up for myself and go toward my dreams and my goals and everything that I want for my life? Or am I going to let this other person continue to back me into a corner and tell me who I am and who I'm not and what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of? I feel sorry for you, like not sorry for you. I feel empathy for you, because I feel like you genuinely are being faced with all of this conflict all the time right now. And I genuinely feel sorry for you. I keep saying that. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel empathy for you. I'm trying to stop saying I feel sorry for you, because that implies that you're somebody that's weak or that you need somebody to feel sorry for you, but you don't. You are a master of the universe, just like all of us are. So we've got double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. You're not alone, isolation, physical connection, community, Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. The angels are saying it's hard for you to see yourself as somebody valuable right now, or your opinions and thoughts and dreams and everything as valuable. But you can see another person that has those same things as being valuable. So what they're asking you to do is to step outside of yourself and say, if that was my best friend, if I could see myself sitting there in this exact same situation and that was my best friend, what would I tell her to do? Or him? They're asking you eventually to be your own best friend. And it's going to be a journey. It's going to take time. It's going to take repetition of choosing yourself over and over and over and over and over again. And there's going to be times where you don't, and that's okay. But they're saying, start now. Start now. Start saying, you know what? If my best friend was in the position that I'm in right now, and the people around her were saying the things that they were saying to her, what would I tell her to do? Would I tell her, oh, it's probably her fault? No, I would tell her they're crazy. They're crazy. Don't listen to them. You have every right to feel the way you feel. And start being your own best friend. Why do we have so much love for other people and we can't give that love to ourselves? And I know the reason why, and you probably know the reason why, but it's time for us to start shifting that. They want me to shift it like this. You're not alone. You're not alone. They're here with you. Your angels are here with you. And they're telling me to cover this up and show just this girl now. She's your angel. She's your divine guide. She's there with you. And then they're like, okay, so if the best friend thing doesn't work, what would you say to an angel that was in that position? What would you say if the person that's harassing you or whatever came up to an angel and said that? Would you think it was okay? Would you think it was perfectly fine? Would you think it was the angel's fault that that person was angry or didn't like something? They're saying you are a divine being, and it's going to take you time to realize that and truly know that within yourself. But you are a divine being, And for somebody to walk up to you and disrespect you over and over is not okay. Your guides are like, we're behind you. Your angels, your guides. They're like your star team. Your star team is so in this reading. If you're drawn to starseeds and all of that, like, you should look into it, because if you need confirmation, you are a starseed, okay? The starseed is everywhere, all over your reading. But your angels and your star family are saying, we are standing right behind you. We have given you, or you have within you, they haven't given it to you. You were born with the power to stand up to this. All right, we're gonna grab one more shuffle of cards. Align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. They're literally saying you have a choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because you keep saying that you want this dream life where you're dancing and free and playing and having fun and having all the money and all the things. And you keep making the choices of having this life. Why? Stop choosing for yourself to be broken so that other people can dance. Why? They're showing this as DNA right here. They're saying it's in your DNA. It's in your DNA to shine bright, to be this beautiful beacon of light for other people. And how can you do that when you're in the corner being shoved down and broken in shards? You can't. You can't do it. So step number one on this whole journey before you can ever help anybody else is to help yourself. You're the one. You're the one person that you can help. All right, I said that was the last pull, but I lied. So it feels like it's still not complete yet. So let's grab these. A higher view, opening to discovery and sacred reverence. Your angels are saying you have to take a higher perspective on this, because you keep feeling like you don't want to hurt other people. But what you're not seeing is you hiding in a corner and not being able to help anybody else because these other people are walking all over you and you don't have any time or energy or any resources whatsoever left to give to the people that you were sent here to help. These other people that are in your life are strong enough to handle themselves. They have other resources than you. You are the easiest resource for them to go to and steal the energy and the time and the money and whatever else. You are easiest. That's why they go to you. But they have other ways to get the resources that they need. Your angels are saying when you face this, your whole world will unlock and a new energy, a new mission, a new everything will come into your life. But until you face it, oh, do you see how this is the lock and the key? I didn't even see that. They're both locks and keys. It's like this next part, everything that you're asking for is on the other side of this. And it'll be a journey, but it'll be a beautiful one. But you can't even start on the journey until you start standing up to these people and taking your energy back. Your angels are saying that they know it feels like you're all alone in this and that nobody's helping and you keep begging and praying for all of this to stop. But your angels are saying it has to be this way. You have to face this now. In order for all of this to unlock, it's like you have all these gifts and all this beautiful stuff that's waiting for you. It's like your dream life right here is back behind these locks. And those locks are there because you need to be the person who can hold this. Imagine that you unlock these. Like, these are unlocked for you now. You prayed to your angels and they unlocked it, and now you're in your dream life, right? And then these people are still there, hounding you, asking you for your time, your energy, telling you that they need you for stuff, beating you down, being mean to you. They're like, you can't have this. You can't have that life until you face this, okay? And it isn't the universe being mean to you. It is just the way things are. Even if this were unlocked for you, you still wouldn't have the dream life because you would still be dealing with all of this stuff. They want you to get to your dream life and it feel like the dream. So you're gonna have to face it. You're gonna have to face these people. You're gonna have to make them mad. It is what it is. You have a mission. You have a beautiful divine purpose in this life. Why are you spending your energy on everybody else's wishes? Your angels, they want me to bring in, they're like, okay, now we've been a little bit harsh with them. We've been a little bit like, bring in all the pink and all the love and all the love and all the light and all the like love. Like, we want to shower you with love. We want to tell you you're not doing anything wrong, okay? You're not doing anything wrong. If you want to stay in this state of being forever where everybody walks all over you and you're stuck in the corner, you can do that. That's your choice, and we're not judging you for it. We have nothing but love for you. We have so much love for you, but that's why we don't want you to stay in the corner, because we love you so much and we want you to be in this beautiful dancing life is free and beautiful energy. Part of your purpose in being here is to face these people, though, and stand up for yourself and love yourself. All right. Pile 3, I love you so much. That was a harsh one. I'm sorry. I hope that shifted your perspective on the people in your life and how they're treating you and how you're treating them and all of that, okay? I love you so much. If you want to leave in the comments anything about this reading, about how it's affected you or shifted you or anything like that, please do so. And like and subscribe if you like these kind of readings, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much.